And there's been no shortage of speculation over what the federal budget will mean for South Australians. Today, the state government revealed it's expecting deep cuts that will rip the hearts out of our hospitals and our schools.
Teaming up against a common enemy, the Nurses Union and the SA Health Minister are worried $180 million in federal health funding will be sliced tomorrow night.
The equivalent of having to sack over 4 years 500 nurses from our health system, and we can all imagine what that could mean.
It is a complete disgrace, an absolute travesty, and we will do everything in our power to oppose these cuts and protect the community.
The Education Minister also using scare tactics, concerned the federal budget will fail local schools.
We know that early years are the foundation years. $30 million a year potentially could be cut from preschools.
State Liberal leader Stephen Marshall expecting his Canberra colleagues to tighten the purse strings on SA.
What we've got to be very vigilant about is whether the state government is going to be using federal government cuts to disguise their own incompetence.
But for South Australian taxpayers who are almost certain to take a hit in tomorrow night's federal budget and the state budget in June, either party talking about fiscal responsibility might be hard to swallow, with $14 million just spent on upgrading Old Parliament House, including a new lift, new offices and even an overhaul of the courtyard. It comes as the government still faces heat for the sudden sacking of former Transport and Infrastructure Department boss Rod Hook, which will cost taxpayers $250,000.
It could have been done a different way. I would have been happy to work towards a transition. I would have been happy to possibly see out the contract.
Will McDonald, 9 News.